never begs. Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome to Snacks and Tracks live for our tribute to Dusty Hill Night. Thank you guys for being here. I just looked like 2 seconds before I went live and I'm like, okay, no one's here. I always think that every week that no one's going to be here. But I'm glad you're here for my, I think I'm going to call it pay homage to Dusty Hill Night. It's going to be all about ZZ Top, pretty much. Can I point out the obvious? I'm wearing my ZZ Zebra top. Does anybody notice this? You know, when you have no content, my mom always told me just accessorize. So welcome. If you're new here, thank you for coming to my channel. If you're new here because you saw my recent videos, sorry to disappoint you. I'm not a short-haired blonde. In fact, it's so humid today. So this is my real hair. Sorry to disappoint. Yeah. So who do we have here? What's up, guys? Hi, Hugh. Hi, Billy Breeze. Hi, Ace Guitars. DT, how are you? Mark Tana. Hello, mate. Who did I miss? Vicky. And that's it. No, I don't forget now, everybody, the chat is way behind on StreamYard for me. So I try to keep up. Walter Hull, hello. DT, I haven't been in Discord this week. It's been a busy week. And I've been, I've been up late, but I've been actually working on a lot of stuff, a lot of videos, a lot of stuff personally at home. But hi, Brian. Hey, Les Nagy. How's everything down under, mate? My favorite accent. So how was your week? Enough about me. I, like I said, have been busy. I did 3 collabs this week, which is really funny because everybody thinks I'm the 80s girl, which I am. I love the 80s. But my last 3 collabs were 70s. I did Jive Talkin' with PJ Kobe, which was 1975 disco. You can consider that 80 as well. I did Wherever You Go by Olivia Newton-John with Mr. JJ Ukulele from Korea, South Korea, I hope. No, I'm kidding, JJ. And that was from 1973. And then I just did last night, I premiered Fox on the Run by The Sweet, or Sweet, whatever you want to call them, with my good buddies from my band 80 Proof. I know, just humor me. I do have a band. They're virtual. I get it. We will be on stage together someday, but that was with Kay Kung and Leo Metal Guy, who are in my band, featuring the fabulous Jack Flash on vocals. So that was fun. And that was 1973 too. Hey, Boom. How are you? Good to see you. And Mitch Heyman, welcome. So again, if you're new, come into the chat and say hello and don't be shy. This is all about ZZ Top. You see my ZZ Zebra Top shirt. This is Snacks and Tracks. So the snacks I have tonight are, and don't make fun of me. I'm really ZZ Zebra cakes, which I'm going to tear into because I haven't eaten dinner. Blueberry muffin tops. All right, that's a stretch because this is a full muffin. It's not just a top, but ZZ Zebra cakes and tops. ZZ, getting it? All right, you guys following me here? And if I get thirsty, Izzy, I-Z-Z. I don't even know how to pronounce this, but it had 2 Z's in it, so I grabbed it at the store. I'm just here to entertain you people, that's all. Spend money and do cheesy things. So I hope you enjoy. We are going to talk about death. No, I'm kidding. Obviously, everybody knows by now that Dusty Hill passed away. 72 years old, the bass player for ZZ Top. I think I heard he had a hip replacement and then just died in his sleep. So I don't know if one had to do with the other, but very sad. Just as a side note, I know we all get really sad when we lose these musicians who are iconic and that we love, and you hate to see them go. I mean, I was devastated when Prince died, or Michael Jackson, or George Michael. But there are so many people right now, just in my personal life, not to get serious, that have a lot of personal struggles they're going through, and people close to them and their families that are not doing too well. So just remember, people, be kind to each other. Everybody has something going on. There's a lot of friends I have on YouTube right now that have things going on. So be kind, have fun, make some good music, and chat amongst yourselves. I do have moderators here. Hugh is one of them. I think Billy is another. If you get scared or need to find the exits, ask them. They're at either end of the room. Leave whenever you want, come back whenever you want, and just have a good time. Okay, enough about death. One thing personal that happened to me today, not a YouTube thing, but a personal thing, is my boy that you all know and love, Cameron, who is amazing on the drums. I got to pull up this picture. I took him today to get his license. And he passed, and that's him being all happy in the car. Yeah, he's thrilled. He's thrilled. Thank you. Now, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing for me. I'm very scared about this. He just turned 17. It took about 9 months to get his license because of COVID. You couldn't get driving hours. You couldn't have more than 2 kids in the car at once. So it took him forever. He's excited. DT, I know you're not a mod. I have to fix that. You were a mod under your old account, but not anymore. Hi, Gallic Press. Hi, Ian. Welcome, guys. So anyhow, yeah, I don't, now he got his license, and the first thing he says to me on the car ride home is, when can I use your car? I'm like, you can't. When am I getting my own car? I'm like, you're not. So it's almost like he doesn't have his license. We'll work on that. Boom, metalhead hippies in the house. Hello. So that was exciting. He got his license, came back home, finished my work for the day, and we're ready to talk ZZ Top in Dusty Hill. We have a back and track challenge. As you know, I do this every other Thursday and provide a challenge. And I have to apologize. I put it out a little late because, again, I just was busy. But I did give you, I think, almost a full week to get to it. But that might have been why I got less submissions than I'm used to. But I still got a lot. I have 9 people who gave me a song to this backing track. And I screwed up, too, because I put a backing track on there. But it was actually, I got a couple of people saying, well, there's no room for improv there because it's actually the full song. So I quickly switched it and then switched it a third time. So I hope you saw the one that you were supposed to submit to. If you didn't, I gave you a pass because that was my bad. But it should be fun anyhow playing to this. I have a special guest. I don't know if you saw my description. This happened last minute. And I'm so excited that he's going to guest host with me. And most of you in the chat room know him, and you'll be excited to see him. So I'm going to welcome him in about 2 seconds. So Billy Bree sprained his finger. Does everybody know that? Ooh, hoo, hoo. Poor Billy. Say hello to R2D2. I think he just sharted. I'm not sure what that noise is that he makes all the time, but I also got new lights this week. I went a little crazy. You know, when you go like through a store and at the checkout line, when you're waiting in line, they grab you with like, oh, this candy bar is here. Or is it? I just started getting all these LED lights. So I have lights around my door there, which can really do fun different colors, but you can't see it with my box lights here. I got like I don't know, one of these things that you're supposed to put under like a TV. I tried plugging it in tonight, but it just made my face glow red. And when I put my eyeglasses on. Anyhow, I also got, new batteries for those. So everybody welcome my lights. Tell me if the disco lights bother you. I love to have my disco lights on, so sorry. That song Legs, by the way, is like one of my favorite ZZ Top songs. And when I went to grab the recording of that for my intro, I saw the old video. Do you guys remember that video? I can't even tell you what year it's from, but it's like the girl's like a waitress and she's all frumpy with the big glasses. It's from 1983. And there's like bikers and like tough metal guys like making fun of her or whistling at her or whatever, and catcalling and making fun of her geeky boyfriend that's in the restaurant, saying, oh, you got something on your shirt, and he flips on his nose. And then all of a sudden, boom, she comes out. She's got big hair and tight skirt and all's well in the world. It's pretty funny. Excuse me. So hi again, everybody. Okay, I'm going to invite my guest on because he has more to say than I do. And before I tell you who it is, I feel like I've known this guy. I think he's been on YouTube for quite a while, but he does awesome videos. The reason why I love him is he's like pure entertainment. He's just so funny and great and excitable. And we haven't seen him in a while. So I'm going to play something I was able to grab off his channel right before the show. And I'm going to play a little bit because I love this one. I love a lot of the stuff he does, but I love this one because it's right up my alley. So I'm going to play his song and then we're going to welcome him to the room. awesome was that? Yes, everybody, it's Jimmy from Guitar Meets Science.
Oh, so great to see you. So great. Oh, thanks for having me here. You
I'm
don't know
so
how much I
sorry.
miss the family.
I know. People are probably wondering where you are. And I was psyched to be able to. I hook up with Jimmy on Instagram as well and saw, I'm like, yeah, you haven't had the Cool Kids live show in a while. Where the heck have you been?
Oh, I miss the
And
cool kids so
I
much.
think it's been a couple of weeks. Okay, so tell us, for those that don't know, where have you been?
I got hacked.
Ah, son of a bitch. I knew that. I'm just pretending to
Well,
be shocked.
actually, let me go ahead and be entirely truthful if I must give full disclosure. Lori, you
Okay.
remember how you and I mean, we've talked about me coming on the show for I don't know how long now. What,
Yes, I was going to say
months
that.
maybe, something like
Yes.
that.
Yep.
And I'm like, how in the heck can I get on Lori's show? Finally figured it out. All I gotta do is get myself hacked, and I'm there.
That's not
Woo!
true. Now, wait a minute. You were working Thursday nights for a long time, so it didn't fit your schedule.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I still do, but I get out
Okay.
early enough that I'm able to. I think you had a different schedule going on at that time or
Oh,
something.
yeah. You know what? Maybe it was, when I was doing my Saturday shows is when we couldn't do it. And then,
hmm
sorry. Well, I'm glad you're here now. I'm glad it
I'm
worked out.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm
I
glad you
can't
got
say it
hacked.
worked out. I still don't have my channel.
Yeah. So what happened exactly? Because I mean, how does that happen? Because I know you want to give advice to everybody, but I get so nervous because I've seen it happen to a couple of people. DT in here had it happen to him, and you lost more than just YouTube. It's because it's all tied to Google. Is that? Hi, Andy.
Yep. Yep. It's the whole account associated with it right now is out of my hands. I don't know really what happened per se,
Hmm.
but what I can say is that in terms of my habits is that I'm a lazy ass when it comes to the computers. So what I'll do is,
Yeah.
oh, you want me to remember your sign-in information? Why, sure, go right ahead and remember it. So that all I got to do is hit a button and do a live stream or upload a video or
Hmm.
whatever. And I didn't want to bother with that. And I actually have two accounts. Well, I actually have multiple Google accounts, but two accounts, and one of them I woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was so psyched. I was going to upload this song. If I may do a plug for a
Yes,
vocalist,
absolutely, of course.
I collaborated with this fantastic singer from Korea, and his name is BSCO,
Okay.
and we did "Addicted to That Rush," Mr. Big, and I was so psyched to put that up. I was like, yes. So I get up. I get up at about 5 in the morning. Right, that's my idea of sleeping in.
Oh
And
God,
I
I sleep
noticed
till
on my
10.
phone it said somebody changed your password, and it was under my Guitar Meet Science, and I'm like, change, but it also said they changed your recovery phone and all this. So I
Oh,
tried to go in there and intervene, and I couldn't. It ended up to where it doesn't recognize the device, and now
mm,
I could say many expletives about Google and the way they do their things with that device, because basically
yeah,
that allows what they essentially did was created a firewall now between me and the hacker. They actually protected the hacker from me by
yeah.
doing that. You know what
That's
I mean?
ridiculous.
And
Yep.
there's no device. It goes to a thing that basically says, "Sorry, we can't sign you in." That's it. That's the end of it. Well, okay, so as I'm like freaking out about that, all of a sudden, boom, second account, your password has been changed. I'm like, oh hell
Oh,
no.
shit.
So I
Yeah.
go through that one, and now they hadn't managed to get to the device, so I intervened real quick. Bam, switched the password on it. Right, good. That was locked down.
Hmm.
Moral of the story with that though, and like I said, I don't know. I could tell you about rootkit viruses, which are basically a virus that can just live on your computer, and you don't know. You
Okay.
really don't know. I mean,
It's like
those
something in your
things can
body.
be, yeah, they could be very surreptitious to just lay there, not do anything for months or whatever, and then all of a sudden, bam, you know what I mean? And all they have to do is go into the profiles of your browser, right? And they'll know your password and all that if you stored them on your browser. So it'll go into your users app data folder or whatever and actually pull the password out.
Hmm.
So, of course, I wiped all that out, and right now, my other account was saved, which is fine. They didn't try to touch any of the other accounts, and none of the other accounts were remembered on the browsers. That's why I deduced that basically it had to do with the fact that the browser had remembered the password. So, folks,
Yeah.
if you signed in here by hitting one button right after Lori's show, not during Lori's show, power down your browser, change your password. Don't ever store it or allow your browser to save your password. Because those
I do
people
that
are
all
just
the
waiting.
time for me too. I'm very lazy because it's like,
Yeah.
well, you don't want to use the same password every time, so you hit save because you'll never remember it. So yeah, you remember it for me, and yeah.
People are like vultures. I mean, they sit around and they just wait. They're just waiting for whatever opportunity they could get in. So
why is it taking so long to get it back or get you back up and running? Like,
there's
what is
the headache part. So,
excuse me.
So what happened was, so after I freak out, having a complete and total meltdown, right? I did that. I started switching passwords to everything, just anything that is digital of any sort, any account of whatever, Instagram, you name it. Changing all passwords, writing them all down, making them all horrendously complex, and then what do you call it? Then what I did was I powered down my computer that I always use, the one I stream on or whatever. Yeah. I powered it down, and now it is called a UEFI boot, which is basically just gobbledygook, because it basically means you can't take a recovery CD, shove it in there, boot it back up in the CD, and maybe run an antivirus without, the C drive running. We'll talk about a pain in the ass. So I went to Hiron's Boot CD, which is a free, it's a free boot CD. And then from there, I downloaded Kaspersky antivirus, and I booted it up in a USB, because that's the only way I was able to do it. Yeah. And then ran Kaspersky antivirus. It found 5 things, so there was something lurking back there. And I don't know how that got in there, but
right.
I'm a real tinkerer, so I'm always
like. Were you searching there, Jimmy? Come on.
Not the real bad ones, right? But
science stuff.
When it comes to like software and stuff like that, I'm a nut about trying out all sorts of different things. So for all I know, I could have downloaded something a year ago and it just came in. I don't know. Long story short, though, is that I ran that and was able to get rid of it with the C drive, but you have to literally boot into something else different. I don't think that may have been the cause. I mean, it could have come from something online. I don't know, but nevertheless, I still wanted to, make double sure, and lazy about running antivirus. So if you go years and years, without running it, you're bound to come across something eventually, because
you've got to buy. Is it McAfee? I have one on my computer.
Oh no, I use the free stuff. So I use. You
got to buy. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I don't know much about computers either. But yeah, I save. Am I echoing people? I can hear myself. Is it bothering you, Jimmy?
No. That's fine. You sound fine.
Southern Boy and everybody else. Well, you're giving awesome advice, and I knew when you were giving me the advice on Instagram, because I was like, well, tell me what happened. And, it still goes over my head, but I know I need to change passwords and all that. But I figured that people would love to hear it. It sounds like they're psyched. But they're psyched to see you. We hope you come back soon.
Oh, God. Yeah, I'm hoping to get the channel back. Okay.
Are you having withdrawals? Because you do a lot. Like, I would have withdrawals. I would have withdrawals if I wasn't on YouTube.
Yeah. There's definitely a bit of a withdrawal symptoms going on. That's why I'm kind of here and kind of getting a fix in terms of live stream. And it's like, wow, this is so cool.
So you're using me?
Yeah. I get to talk to you in real time. That's the first time we've ever talked in real time. So, but it's so funny because you're in text or whatever, and I could still hear that back east accent even in your text. So
What? I didn't spell dinner, D-I-N-N-A.
Dinner.
Jimmy ate dinner right before the show. He's like, dinner? Dinner.
What are you talking about?
Well, you said you were from this area before, but New Yorkers have a very different accent than Massachusetts people.
Yes, Boston. I know. And I can't totally distinguish entirely, but I can say that, Boston is pack the car, right?
Yeah, pack the car. Pack this. Pack this. That's what
Where's the as,
No idea. Well, so there might be some people on here. There's everybody in the chat that I see, or most of them know you, but there might be some of my viewers that don't know you. So can you give us a little background? I'm going to interview you now. I'm going to be a real interviewer. You don't have to tell us what you do for a living if you don't want to, but why is your name Guitar Meets Science? Well, I kind of know why, because I watch your show, but what is the science all about?
Well, I'm actually an engineer, and I was going to name it. Well, it was called Burn and Get Fiddle. and
Excuse
burning
me?
git fiddle, like it's a guitar fiddle. Like down
Oh,
south, they'd be like, "Yeah, you
oh,
play that there git fiddle." You know what I mean?
oh, that's funny. Yeah.
And so I went by that, but I'd go on to somebody's live stream, and they'd be like, "Hi, burning git fiddle," and
They
I'm like,
blend
"Okay,
it all
I gotta,
together and yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I gotta change the name. I gotta make it catchier." So how about guitar meets engineering? Too many syllables. Um,
Yeah, that's
so
funny.
I said, well, science, everybody digs science. So I don't know crap about science, but who cares? I do experiments anyway, so whatever. It's guitar meets science, so that's what
Well,
I call
I
it myself.
thought you were, I mean, I knew you're an engineer now because I asked you for science help. I was doing homework and I asked you for physics. You're like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, wait
Yeah,
a minute. It says it in
yeah.
your name. You need to help me.
Yet I work
Um,
with some crazy physics people, people
yeah.
postdoctorate and all that,
Okay.
and yeah, they're physics people are sorry, not to offend anybody, but they're their own. They're a totally different brand.
Let's
Yeah.
offend them. Yeah, you guys are weird. No.
The quantum physics people now, they're really out there, let me tell
Ooh,
you.
ooh. Well, so I saw it. Actually, Hippie just said it. One of my favorite videos. Well, not one of my favorites, but one of the ones that I really was
Hippie.
laughing at was the electric kazoo one that you actually built a kazoo.
Oh, yes.
And I watched the whole thing, and you're in your basement, and I'm laughing. But the funniest part to me was that you were like so mad that the whole recording of your voice for that got screwed up somehow. Am I right? And then so you
Oh,
had to do
yeah.
a voiceover. Yeah, I was cracking up because you're going, yeah, now I'm doing this, blah, 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 and I'm doing that. And you're doing a voiceover to the video you made. I go, this guy is great. You just make me laugh all the time. So I love that one.
Oh, God, yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
because
you like,
when I got all done with it, it took me, well, the thing lasts, 20 minutes or something like
it's
that.
a long video, but
I
it's
think I
about the
edited
kazoo.
it down. But, after recording it for, I don't know, 30 minutes or however long the whole thing took, I come back and I listen, and I'm like, there's no voice. And I'm like, oh, well, that sucks, so
Hate that. That,
I'm like,
hate that.
I'm not gonna rebuild the kazoo. What am I gonna do? Rip the glue
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
and so I'm like, all right,
yeah.
screw it, and I'll just voice it over.
And you had to remember what you were doing, which was pretty funny. You're like, what did I do
Yeah,
here? Oh, yeah. Now I just solder it together, whatever you're doing. I don't know. But
yeah,
so I really thought you were a scientist because you did that. You done blinded me with science, what I loved.
yes, yeah.
Do you wear like goggles and have beakers and stuff too? And all this, I don't know. It's
Oh
very like
yeah,
lab orientated.
that's from physics. That's from physics lab actually. So
Yeah. Okay.
no, chem lab. That was from chem lab when I studied
Oh,
chem.
chem lab.
So
Oh, you had to study that
we
for engineering.
we have to
All right.
study the sciences, but I'm not like as sciencey. I'm more of an engineer, get my hands dirty kind of person. While the sciencey crowd, we'll sit around and debate all the time. I'll be like, let's just get this thing done. While they're like, well, no, you must think of this conjecture and blah blah blah.
Oh,
And I'm like,
gosh. Yeah, yeah.
please,
Well,
gag me with a
and
spoon.
we are, yeah, gagging with a spoon. We already know you're not an IT guy because you suck at computers
You're right.
and
Yet,
passwords.
yet, my degree is in electrical and computer engineering. So go figure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
So
I guess you could say I'm 1997 smart on computers. So
I've come a long way. So I
yeah,
was talking to you about my system, and like I said, I had someone set it up. So if I need to adjust anything, I can't. I'll have to learn how to do it, and I would. I'm a smart girl. Smart.
you're smart.
I'm smart. But my problem is I go live and I do a lot of editing, so I need speed. So my brother's an IT guy, and just so you guys know, I am getting a brand new computer built for me from scratch with like, what do they call those cards that you need? Graphics card or something that makes everything
Oh,
speedy.
oh yeah, the graphics card. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really hard to find them right now, and he's in the world of building computers, and he ordered one a month ago, and it turned out to be a China scam, and they took our money and ran, so he's got to reorder one.
oh that
Yeah.
sucks. See, they're
Anyhow,
everywhere.
well, exactly. Scammers, you scammers.
Yeah.
So everybody, yeah, Jimmy's here. We're gonna talk. Jimmy's gonna help me go through. So Jimmy, I do this back and track challenge. I don't know if you even watch my show, to be honest with you, but it's okay if you don't.
No, I have tuned in. Yeah, I have
Oh,
tuned in, and I always smack the thumbs up button, and yeah,
I appreciate it,
and
and
you
you're
have a
awesome with
rocking
your
show.
comments and stuff. Yeah, oh, thanks. I'm just winging it. That's all. Giving
That's the
people
way
at
to
least
do
a
it, I think.
chance. Well, that's why I love yours. So, were you doing Sunday mornings or Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday morning. That's right, because
Yeah.
then Hippie's on Sunday night.
Hmm.
And every now and then I would miss it if I like to sleep in on Sunday or I'm doing my errands, and then I'd be like, oh, he's still on, and I love it. And yeah, you sit there and jam. So guys, just so you know, I told him to bring his guitar. You know what I
Oh,
heard on the radio today?
that's what all that noise is from. Sorry.
Yeah, the guitar.
The guitar.
I heard Money for Nothing on the radio today. I'm like, I bet Jimmy can do the beginning
Oh,
riff. I'm putting
can
you on the
I?
spot.
Put
I
me on the
know.
spot.
You know, everybody knows it. That yo-yo.
Hey, look at them yo-yos. That's the way you do it. You play the
Excellent.
guitar on your MTV. And my
See?
headphone
I
cord came
knew.
out.
Oh, I knew you would do it. All right, so anyhow, my back and track challenge, like I said, I put out
$20.
one, deleted it, put out another, and realized I put a link to something that you had to pay for, so I deleted that. So the third one I pulled out of my ass, really, because I just did search ZZ Top backing track. I don't even know if it's really a ZZ Top backing track, but it said in the style of ZZ Top, and I think it's A minor. I'm looking down at notes. That's why I'm looking over here. But whatever it is, I got 9 submissions. So I'm going to jump right into the first one. And then we can talk about them and say how awesome they are. So I need my glasses for this one. I totally am echoing. I'm sorry, guys. I'm working on an earphone thing too. Don't worry.
It sounds fine. From where I'm
Maybe it's
sitting, it
just coming
sounds
back
fine.
at me because of my speaker, but
I caught a little bit there, but not too bad.
hey, Dave, welcome, Dave Guitar Chills. Yeah, and great Benzina, did I say hi? I wanted to listen to Jimmy's hacking story before I said hi to everybody. Okay, so the first submission I got was from PJ Kobe, and PJ grabbed the track that I put on the first time that I deleted the second time. And he's like, oh, I'll redo it. I said, no, please. So he's the only one that has this backing track. But his video is so freaking cool, you'll see why. So here's PJ Kobe with his ZZ Top rendition. Yeah, I don't know where Jimmy went, but yeah. Oh, there he is.
How. That was awesome.
Okay, I
You're
always
rocking that.
beam with pride when I see guys that I've done collabs with start to dress up and wear wigs and beards and all that accessory stuff. These are my Diamond Store arcade glasses. But yeah, how funny is that? He ordered the beard and the hat probably off Amazon for this challenge. I love you, PJ. PJ and I just did Jive Talking. I think I told everybody at the beginning of the show. And he went out. I said, you have to get a silk shirt and a bunch of chains. He didn't go as far as the chains, but he went out to a thrift store and got a silk shirt to do Jive Talking with me.
Wow.
So, I love a good sport. I think that was fun. He did awesome.
That
I
rocked.
think wasn't that crazy? He always has great tone. I try to use words that I think it makes me sound like a guitarist, but I do know good tone
Great
when I hear
tone.
it.
Oh yeah.
If it sounds like the original song, then it's a good tone, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Absolutely.
what I'll say. But I want to, Jimmy, if you don't mind, 10 minutes before the show, I swear to God, and I've been rushing last minute because I know I said I've done things last minute tonight for the show, but 10 minutes before the show, my husband posted a video of my son and his band playing Lagrange. So I screenshotted it and I grabbed it and I want to play. It's not the whole video, but I want to show my son on drums just because it's so fitting because he was doing a tribute. So I'm going to show that before I go back into the other challenges. And go to the right screen here.
Let's check it out.
So my son's band's name is called the Rumble Cats.
Cool name.
Yeah, they do a lot of rockabilly type of stuff. Or new age country, I don't know what it's called, but this is them playing 2 nights ago at a bar down in Cape Cod, Mass.
Oh wow!
And my son's on drums.
What's around today to the sound? About to check out some rain. You know what I'm talking about? Well, if you wanna go to that old out on the range of
Ooh, I wasn't sure how much of the video I took, but pretty good. They were rocking the place, I think.
Cam can jam.
Yeah, the Cam Jam, right? It's a good rhyming name.
Oh yeah,
he does awesome.
That whole band was rocking.
They're tight. They've been practicing a lot together. Yeah, that's his new band, and then he's got something every weekend. I think this is the first weekend he doesn't, but they'll be practicing. They practice for 5 hours. Nice. On the weekends they don't have gigs, but I thought that was cool. My 17-year-old son in bars. That's where they play. Most of them are bars. What are you gonna do? Thanks, guys. Thanks for the kudos. Yeah, I love to show Cam off because I'm proud of him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any kids, Jimmy?
No, I have a Shih Tzu.
Excuse.
I have a Shih Tzu.
Yes, I thought I've seen your dog.
Bill.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Bill. Okay, Bill. You always talk about Bill. Yeah. Cutie. Well, we're dying to get you back on air so we can see more of your craziness and more of your. Oh. You just have fun doing it. That's what it's about.
It is a lot of fun. It is.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
And your hair's really long now.
Yes. Yeah, it's definitely grown out. I actually had to tie it back so I could have the headphones on and comfortably, and yeah, I just let it grow.
That's why I don't wear headphones. It messes with the hair.
Ah, the hair.
It just flattens up. I get
these big flattened things.
Yeah, I got the AirPods, but that just my Bluetooth is not working. But I'm waiting to redo everything, like I said, when I get my new computer. But
once you get that super PC, it's gonna be something.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope that's so fast. I was like, do I need a gaming computer? Yeah. My microphone close enough, but
Mitch
Gary
was saying,
misses you.
Mitch was saying GPU. He's right. It's a GPU. Bill meets couch. I didn't even get to say hi. Hi. Can I say hi, Metalhead Hippie? Hi, Gary Hubbs, Dave, Great Vanzini, Mitch, Ace, all you guys. So good to see you. Hugh Caldwell.
Yeah,
Oh,
now
man.
Hugh was saying that you put out a challenge, and the challenge that you put out, I think it was a funk challenge, if I read that correctly, was the
Yeah.
reason why he does videos to this day, or something.
Oh,
So you
really?
inspired him or helped him out? Yeah.
I am honored, bro. Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad something helped. Oops, my camera. There goes my camera.
Someone help this man. Everything's failing.
I know. You know, it's so funny. I never realized that I could just hit that little cam button at the bottom. So I've been on
Yeah.
a guest on other streams before, and I'd power down my browser, fire it back up. See how IT smart I am. So
Now, I don't even know what this means. Speaking of IT, we use IEMs.
IEMs. I have no idea.
I don't know.
IEMs.
So I'm
I
going to
see
go on to the
monkeys.
next
Great.
one in a second, but I want to throw to. Do you have a favorite ZZ Top song? There's so many.
Oh, cheap sunglasses. I actually did that one. Yeah.
I forgot about that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I love cheap sunglasses. Oh, and Manic Mechanic. Who could forget Manic
How does
Mechanic?
that go?
That's right. That's right. Dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it, dun it.
I don't know that one.
It's a really weird song. It's a strange tune, and it's all.
I would probably
You want
know
to
it.
race?
Well, I like Legs, obviously. I use it as the intro.
Legs
I like,
is a good
give
one.
me
Yeah,
all your loving, all your hugs and kisses too.
that's a good one as well. Yeah,
They're probably all from the same album. Who knows? Because that's like the one thing I know.
yeah, I
I
think
gotta-
so.
I gotta get
TV
a
dinners.
trivia.
That's a cool one too.
Oh, okay.
TV dinners. They have some really
Absolutely.
quirky tunes.
Got it. Sorry, they're giving me advice about what to use for earphones. Got it.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so a little trivia, and you guys in the chat, tell us what your favorite ZZ Top song is. I grabbed this right from the internet. Duh, where else am I going to get it? Because this is not on the top of my head, and I didn't write it down for you guys, so you're going to have to listen closely to the question, and you get multiple choice answers. So I'm going to start with
Multiple
the first
choice.
one.
Always
Yes,
C.
multiple
It's
choice.
always answer C.
Well,
you don't know.
this isn't the SATs now. Well, it could
Ah, okay.
actually. I wonder if you're right on this one. All right, we'll check it out. All right, first question, guys. You ready? What two members of ZZ Top were in a band together before ZZ Top? And here are your choices: Billy Gibbons and Dusty Hill. None. They were all in separate bands. Billy Gibbons and Frank Beard, or Dusty Hill and Frank Beard. You can take a guess because no one knows, right? I don't know. And then I even get like a little answer. Dave says Frank Beard and Dusty Hill. And Dave is right.
And it wasn't that C?
Oh. No, that was D. That was
So close.
C was Billy Gibbons.
So
It's
close.
though.
I was
Okay,
only
so
off by
then,
one letter, so.
Yeah, right. Well, there's only 4 choices, but it said Dusty and Frank were members of the Dallas-based band American Blues. Billy was in the band Moving Sidewalks out of Houston. A little piece of trivia for you. I
Who
don't
knew?
know. You don't even want to know what I know. So I'm like a song person, Jimmy. I'm not like I remember songs, but I can't tell you what album it's from. Sometimes I don't even know the band name, but I know the song.
You know the song. Eh?
Never mind, know the names of all the members. I know ZZ Top. That's all I need to know.
The only guy
good job.
the only guy without a beard was named Beard, so.
Oh, that's funny. I didn't know that either. But now I just want to go back and watch all these MTV videos that they made, though.
Yeah, those
Anyhow.
are classics.
We're going to move on to our second ZZ Top style back and track challenge that I got. And this one is from Tim Roberts. You guys may have known him as Texas Jackdaw. I call him Texas Chainsaw Massacre just because that's how I remember it. It's not very nice of me, but Tim can handle it. So let's see. And some, I always ask these guys for MP4 files, which I don't necessarily need. StreamYard needs it. Some people send movie, but I've never actually specified that your file has to be under 200 megabytes on StreamYard as well.
Mm.
And Tim's was gorgeous. I don't know if he did it in 4K or what, but Tim, I had to reduce a little resolution just to get you on the show. So I think it still looks good. But if you're wondering why it doesn't look like your masterpiece, it's because StreamYard doesn't allow me to do that. Does that make any sense? I love my little disclaimers. And now to find him. All right, here he is.
Oh,
what's that?
Oh, no. I'm just rambling.
Wow.
That was great.
That made
I
me
like
a
that
little
little.
at the
I like
end.
that little ascending run that he did. The
Well, Andy said it. He is all pro. I mean, everything he does is awesome. And if you guys are watching and you don't know Tim, check him
Andy,
out.
I missed you, bro. Good to see you.
I know. So I'm glad everybody gets to see you.
Headstock
Love
harem.
it. So, Jimmy, you have to submit something to me at some point. That would be great.
Sometime, yes.
We like to
Now I have
jam.
to. I'll get my channel back, and then I'll submit to you.
First things first. Absolutely. Yeah, it's not all about me. It's about you getting your channel
No,
back first.
it'll definitely go on the list. Yeah, without a doubt. That might be one of the first things I do because I'm going to be like, okay, what the hell do I do? I haven't done anything. So.
Well, you got to go live first, and we'll come on your channel and watch you live.
Got to do that,
Yeah,
and I
but doing it
got to
on
upload that. I got to upload that collab. But my buddy Bisco, BSCO, if he has it up, so he has the collab that I was intending on putting up that Saturday when I got hacked. That's up on his channel.
BISCO, you said? He's from Korea?
BSCO.
BSCO. That's hard to find.
And that dude can sing. Let me tell you, he is amazing. And I heard, I've been watching his channel for a while, and I was like nervous about asking him or whatever. And I'm finally like, "Hey, man, do you want to collab?" He's like, "Sure. What do you want to do?" I'm like, "Addicted to that Rush," and I'm like, "Oh crap, what did I get myself into?" Because that song is freaking hard, hardest thing I've played. So
I'm gonna look him up then because I love to meet new people, and make them do collabs with me. Make them.
Oh yeah. Oh, the dude is a beast. I mean, his voice is just unbelievable.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not going to throw out any names, but I tracked somebody down because I was like, I saw him singing on somebody else's thing. And I'm like, he doesn't even have a YouTube account. And I tracked him down. I'm like, you have to sing for me. I have a mutual friend. He's like, yeah, it's about $125 to $150 if you want to hire me. I'm like, oh, figures. I'm like, no, I just want a YouTube friend. I'm not paying.
Yeah, we do our YouTube thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not paying.
We're all free here. Come on.
Right? I'm like, I put on wigs and that costs me money, but I do it for fun. You can't sing for me? Anyhow, I dropped that one anyhow, but
yeah, you know how much I've made off my channel?
No, to talk. I know it's sad,
but I'm not complaining.
No, it's not about the money. But I want
Yeah.
money, but it's not about it. By the way, the super chat is enabled people.
Yes.
You want more wigs in the future? No.
Give Lori money, folks.
No.
So
No.
that this way she could get more snacks, and there you go.
Speaking
Snacks
of,
are
we need
cool.
a snack break. I had 2 zebra cakes already. Did you bring any snacks? I should have warned you. You need to bring snacks.
Yes, I brought the tastiest snack in the world: water.
Oh, boring. At least get
Woohoo!
like cinnamon hazelnut fluff coffee or something.
Well, probably when the next thing comes on, I'll break out a snack.
Oh, Hippie, it's not enabled. See, I've been having problems with. So this is I got some money, or I got some tips, I should say, on past shows, but my AdSense account wasn't enabled. It was under my son's old one.
Oh,
So they thought I had 2 open, so I had to close that one. But all the revenue that I got prior to July, which was a lot because I have nothing now, went to that account, but it doesn't have a PIN or a verification, so I think I lost all that money.
ouch.
I don't know. I mean, I got to contact YouTube. They have to give it to me. They can't just keep it.
I could tell you about how they drag their feet.
Yeah, aren't they great? Anyhow, we're moving on to ZZ Muffin Tops. I'm just gonna take a big bite because I'm starving. This is fresh from the bakery today. Blueberry muffin, and apparently arendano must be Spanish or something for blueberry because it says arendano on the top of it.
Or a brand.
God, you need to talk while I chew.
Looks yummy.
Thank
Looks
you.
very yummy. Everybody, watch Lori as she eats this blueberry muffin.
And I do my ASMR for everybody. They can hear me chew. Good blueberries.
I'll add to it.
Jimmy's like, what kind of show is this?
What the hell did I get myself into?
What are you doing? All right, you want to hear it? Oh, let me give another trivia question, then we'll do another back and track.
Okay.
And you're welcome to answer, but don't say C.
See, no.
I'm starving, Gear. Okay, here's a second ZZ Top trivia question. Who named Billy Gibbons as their favorite guitar player on the Dick Cavett Show in 1969? Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, B.B. King, or Pete Townsend? Oh, I love that, Andy.
C.
Give me all your muffins.
I say it's
all
C.
your birthday kisses too.
And that's not.
You say C.
That's pretty good, Andy.
You came up with that. That's good.
And I'm not just throwing out C. I literally am saying C because
You think it's B.B.
that-
King.
B.B. King, yeah.
Okay. You're wrong.
Really?
You are incorrect, sir.
Interesting.
And the chat's going so fast. This isn't a contest who says it first. I'm just going to grab the first one I see. That's right. And it's Jimi Hendrix. And
You know,
here's
the
a little
reason-
story. Go ahead.
And the only reason why I thought that was because Billy Gibbons told the story about how he used to play with really heavy strings all the time
Yeah.
because he thought he would get good tone. And B.B. King's like, why are you doing all that work? And so he ended up going down in string gauges, and now he has 7-gauge strings out there. That's why B.B. was.
And B.B. King really did give him that advice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
He said you shouldn't have to work so hard to get the notes out, whatever.
But it said,
And so-
who named Billy Gibbons their favorite guitar player? It sounds to me like B.B. King was ragging on him.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's like, your
sometimes you got to
strengths
read into that. They're giving you advice, and they're kind of like, this is why you suck, right? And maybe that could have been it.
Yeah, exactly. He's not your favorite. So this is Billy was still with Moving Sidewalks at the time, and they were the opening act for several Jimi Hendrix Experience concerts. Rumor has it Jimmy and Billy would jam together way into the night after gigs.
Could see
What's
that.
jam together? Is that what they prefer to? I don't know. Well, maybe they're doing something even worse than that if it was Jimi Hendrix.
Get all messed up and just play the spaciest crap you've ever heard, and it's like
Exactly.
awesome. So.
And now you don't do that. You don't even need stuff like that to be as crazy as you are on your show.
Yeah, it just happens.
It's just going nuts. Yeah. Can you give us a little shredding right now?
I could try. Yeah,
Just shred. Yeah.
I haven't done it since the last stream, so I don't know.
Oh.
Got to have power.
Power it up.
With feedback,
Nice. That's all right. Feedback's good.
like Jimmy, right?
Exactly. Thank you. I'm so glad you brought your guitar. When I run out of things to say, we're just going to listen to you play. But
There we go.
anyhow, I'll do another challenge. Someone who submitted a challenge. This is our third one. Is Feature here? Hi, Johnny Kramer. Yeah, this is from Feature. Feature always sends me something, and he didn't fail this time.
Feature.
Feature, the Croatian rocker.
Yeah.
Hey, Louie. Louie's in the house, Electric Gypsy Blues. Good to see you.
Electric Gypsy.
Say hi to Jimmy. All right, so we're going to do Feature. I'm going to find him, and this is his version of the backing track, ZZ Top style backing track.
Yeah, I do have Boomer! Yeah.
Nice. Keep going.
Had my pick turned the wrong way the whole time.
What? Now it doesn't sound like it now. Yeah, nice. Woo! Did the show get hacked? You wise ass.
It did. It got hacked, all right.
love that. I love that. Hey, and when you do that on your Sunday morning shows, it's just fun to just hear you cranking and you let people talk and you say hi as you're playing. And
Oh yeah, it's
heads
2
going
two
down.
hours of just sheer nuttiness. So
That's awesome. Yeah, people enjoyed it, and people love to get together too. Yeah, I've seen some people or some YouTubers just leave their channel open so people can chat because people love a place to chat too. But
Oh,
you're
yeah.
entertainment and a place to chat. So, yeah, Gary, that's so funny. His hand goes nuts, berserker.
yeah, that's what it's meant for. Like a place to kind of hang out. Because you know how we all know how YouTubers are. We're all YouTubers, right? We're all hustlers. We hustle. We want more
Yeah.
subs. We want more of this. We want more of that. We want more nice comments. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
So I figured, you know what? Let this just be a place like a watering hole. Like just come down, stop the hustle for like 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Just take a
Yeah.
chill, right? And let's just all jam. I'm not trying to get any subs out of it. Let's just chill, you know?
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great Banzini. I haven't seen you go live in a while, but he does the same thing. He just plays his jazzy music, and we talk about coffee and the blues sometimes. And I'm like, I love that. I'm sitting outside having my coffee when it's a nice sunny day, and just chill out. But we appreciate
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So I'm glad you're here, though. And jamming
Glad to
for
be
us.
here.
Hey, you want a trivia question?
Absolutely.
I have plenty. It is Dusty Hill night after all. ZZ Top night. Are you guys ready for your next question? What is the song Tube Snake Boogie in reference to? A dance popular in Texas in the 1970s. What are you laughing at? It's something.
See?
Yeah, see. All right, Tube Snake Boogie, a dance popular in Texas in the 70s, hula hooping, surfing, or working in a hot dog factory. Jeez, I would have had it. I would have had a guess E and make up my own.
Working in a sausage factory.
No, this is a PG show. Well, not really, but anyhow. Scott Kibble says D. He says working in a hot dog factory. I need my answers.
I'd probably go with that too, actually. That'll be my guess, D.
No, that's not the correct answer.
I'm just
I don't think that's the abandoned
4
mansion
for 0
thing.
or whatever.
I did not. I'm trying to see if anybody's guessing it. Hugh Caldwell, what size is Jimmy's overalls? I asked. So Hugh dressed up with me to do a song. We did Come On
Have something
Eileen.
to give
We
away.
both wore overalls, and the pair he bought was way too small, and it just made it even better. Better entertainment, Hugh. Send them to Jimmy though; he'll wear them.
Oh, they're a small pair? Okay.
They were small, yeah. But Hugh looked so cute. He had like the curly-haired wig on and the overalls. It's pretty funny.
Be like,
All
this
right, I don't
man
know
boob
if-
goes under this strap, and this man boob goes under this strap.
Yeah, tuck it all in.
Yeah. Do the stuff,
All
you
right.
know?
Tube Snake Boogie was actually in reference to surfing. In their liner notes for ZZ Top's greatest hits, the band claimed that a tube snake is a surfboard. Imagine a surfer on their board inside a tube of water riding the wave. Makes sense, doesn't it? I did not write these jokes, by the way, people. They would have been much funnier. No, kidding. So yeah, surfing, not a hot dog factory. Oh, bye, Vicky.
Who knew?
I know
Vicky!
Vicky and you are friends. I always see you have requests. I don't know if she put you at the top of the list, but it's always a good time. Science requested this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does some good ones, too.
Oh, she
Yeah,
does
Vicky
awesome.
kicks out some really good ones.
She's so
Dio
fun.
was the last one, I remember. Yeah. I dug
Oh
that.
God. I think Vicky, aren't you putting one out that I requested that you played on here? All Cried Out by Lisa.
Oh, that's going to be a good one.
She did it. She did it for my show one day, so she might have already posted it. I'm sorry if I missed it, but
She did
Yeah,
the
apparently.
White Snake song, too. That was cool. Here I Go Again.
here I go again on my own. Jack Flash, hey buddy. Thank all your flashers. I don't know what's going on, but I'm blowing up on that song Fox on the Run. It's pretty cool.
Fun fact, Here I Go
Yes.
Again. You know how they say, like a drifter, I was born alone? If
Yeah.
you listen to the 1982 version, it was like a hobo, I was born alone. Born to walk alone.
Oh,
Fun
sad.
fact. Yeah.
Good fact, though.
Yeah.
Like a hobo, it doesn't fit. Like a hobo,
Yeah,
I
like
was
a
born.
hobo. But the way they did it more grooving, and there was like a lot of backup vocals on it, and it was an organ instead of the synths, right? So it was like a hobo, I was born to walk alone. Like it had more of a do
I will look
do
it up.
God do, you know.
Oh, hi, Emery. Everybody say
Emery
hi to
Island.
Emery. Welcome, love. Love to you. Love to you. I think I've seen stuff on Instagram, but I don't know where you've been on YouTube. Emery, we need more music from you. Well, thank you for that piece of trivia, and I'm glad that everybody thought tube snake, which is just funny to say, was a hot dog, but no, it's a surfboard. All right, we're gonna show our next back and track challenge. What do you think? Let's keep this thing moving along because I got
Keep
plenty
it
more
a-rockin'.
snacks to eat. Yeah, actually, I'm gaining weight as we speak. I only had half a muffin. All right, this one was submitted to me by Adam Burse.
Adam Burse.
Yeah, Adam cracks me up. He's such a sweetheart. But when I put out the first track, he's like, "I'm sorry, Laura, I can't do this. There's nothing for me to jam over, and I like to jam." And I go, "No, I changed it. Go back." And he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." So at least he went back and read my comment and decided to give me something, which was great. So, and Adam just got a green screen. Do you have a green screen, Jimmy?
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you must. Well, I just saw Word Up. I had all this stuff. I don't know who did your editing, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I don't have one yet, just because I'm not quite sure where I would hang it.
Yeah, they're you might be able to use some kind of poles to suspend it kind of, behind you.
Yes, then it has to be, but it would have to be behind my. This room's smaller than it looks. Ask K-Kung. He actually visited my studio, so to speak. He's like, "Wow, it looks bigger on there." I'm like, "Oh, it's a webcam. I guess it makes sense."
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna find Adam, and we're gonna put Adam up. So this is Adam with a green screen that he's testing out. So let's see how he's doing.
All right.
Whoa! Oh, geez, I'm all alone. Hold on.
Hey,
Nice. That was tight.
nice jam. That was great. I really like how he gets those low down growling tones from his guitar.
Oh yeah. Well, that's what, an 8-string that he plays. I always
Yeah.
ask. It's an 8-string, but he's always got that deep, good sound. I was trying to figure out. I was looking, but then I was reading comments. Was he in a train? What was his green screen? Or was he in a bedroom that was the windows were just flying by you? I don't know.
Could've been. Yeah, maybe it was like from the back of a train kind of thing, looking at the tracks.
Maybe. I hope he wasn't standing on the tracks. But Adam, thank you. We always love your submissions.
Yeah, that's
awesome.
also another
Tim,
good PSA.
welcome.
Don't stand on the tracks.
Yeah, please don't stand on the tracks. Texas Jackdaw, good to see you. We did play you earlier, but rewind it. You were awesome.
That sounded great. I love that SG.
Yeah, and there's camera angles and all that stuff. I know there's an easy way. There's a better way for me to do that sort of stuff. I just haven't had the time to look into it. There's so much I can learn about making my show and production better, but I don't know. I throw a wig on and call it a day.
That's it. Yeah, it was just check on the camera, get the mic going, and bam,
Yeah,
we're there.
my lighting on. Brian Spalding, you were asking me about my lights. These are these lights. Without these lights, first of all, I'm a lot tanner than I look because these things like really whiten me up. But you'd see my disco lights better too. But you need the lights for filming, I think. It just makes your film look more quality. I don't know. Look not as grainy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's my PSA.
And people dig the colored lights too. So.
Yes. Well, I know. That's why you can't see them when I have these on. But hey, for those who are just joining, we've been on for an hour. This is Jimmy from Guitar Meets Science. If you don't know him, you're out of your mind. Go follow him once he gets his YouTube channel back. He's here.
I love you all.
We miss you and we love you. But he's not on YouTube at the moment. He's working out sorting out his hacking problems, and everybody. I know a few people that has had that happen. So change your password, people.
Oh, and if it happens to, make sure to @ the YouTube team on Twitter. That's what I did. So they seem to act quick. At least I saw my channel go down for a bit and then back up. So I don't know, but I was hoping that they would be able to thwart any potential spam that they would do or whatever on the channel. So.
But you have to tweet them.
Yeah,
hey,
I tweeted them.
Welcome.
And they came back, sent me forums and all kinds of stuff. Hey, Jonathan.
Oh.
Ed Dana.
Do you know Jonathan? Oh, Ed Dana.
Yeah. I haven't seen you in ages.
Lots of people coming in. Good to see you guys. Yeah,
Yes.
I don't even think I used to have Twitter account. I have so many apps. I got rid of a lot of them, but I still have Instagram. But well, it's good to know that they got back to you.
Yeah.
Right away with that. So
hopefully.
Well, I'm going to do another back and track because I have 1, 2, 3, 5 left. And Jimmy, no pressure to stick around. You can leave whenever you want, but you already had your dinner.
Dinner, yes, I did.
You have your water.
Water.
So you should be comfy, unless you need to take the dog for a walk. I don't know. But we're going to move on to the next back and track challenge, which was from The Dark Place. And you're here.
Right on.
You are here.
The Dark
So
Place.
I don't know. Yeah, his name is Matt, if anybody doesn't know. Hopefully he doesn't care that I tell people that. But I was giving Matt, I don't know if you got the email from me, Matt. I didn't check because I've been on here, but I could not download his video for the life of me. Out of all of them, that one just kept saying wrong format, but then I finally did it. Yeah, dinner.
Metalhead Hippie was right. Chicken.
What did he say? I missed it.
I think they were like, what'd you have for dinner? So I had chicken, yes.
Oh, chicken. Well.
I love
or
those
something that tastes
burgers.
like chicken.
Yes, yes. As long as it tastes like chicken, it's fine. So.
Well, after Cameron got his license today, I went to Chick-fil-A. So I had a chicken
sandwich. There you go. Yeah, they make a good sandwich. You ever try their peach, what is it, their peach shakes? I think it's like seasonal. Something. Whenever it comes out, you got to try it. Delicious.
Okay. Yeah. Better than the, what's the green shake that McDonald's does? Shamrock shake?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Zillions of times better.
Their chicken sandwich at Chick-fil-A is awesome, but I still just want a McDonald's hamburger.
Yeah. Well, I can't understand the whole pickle thing though. Why do they put pickles on it? I'm like, no pickles.
Pickle with your chicken. Well, Cameron of course puts ketchup on it, and I'm like, what is this? You're still 5? He puts ketchup on everything. I got the special Chick-fil-A sauce that they have, which I've never tried. I was like, all right, this is good. Plus, I'm in the car, tripping all over me.
You guys have Cane's chicken out there?
Cane's? Never heard of it.
Yeah, no. Raising Cane's chicken.
Raising Cane's. That's too funny.
And it's all like chicken. It's basically what is it? Chicken strips or whatever they call it, like breaded chicken strips or whatever. But it's just like their signature. It's just chicken strips and fries, but they have this sauce, and it's just the most.
Now I'm hungry again.
Good stuff.
Oh, PJ, welcome. How was orientation? Oh,
PJ.
So PJ, I showed you first, so you'll have to scroll back, and it was awesome. And everybody loved your beard. Everybody give it up for PJ.
Loved it.
Tell him how great his outfit was.
That was awesome, PJ.
PJ had to take his daughter to high school orientation, and PJ Cameron got his license today. We were both doing the teenage thing today.
Woo-hoo.
So he did.
That's
he did
awesome.
pass. Now I got to worry about insurance, adding him to my insurance. But anyhow, so I'm going to play The Dark Place, Matt. Matt? I finally got your file to load, so I was panicking. I was doing it for 2 days, and I'm like, and finally I just had to reach out to him. But I didn't need him because it loaded all of a sudden. So I think he's at the bottom of my list here.
Get to see
All right, so
Matt
this
rock.
is, yes, and he's awesome. You know Matt too. Okay,
Oh,
here we
yeah.
go. Here's Matt. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
How many
that guitar
strings?
has 1,000
That
strings
was 8,
on there.
right? That's a
Well,
lot of strings.
I don't know. I always try to count, but some of the strings doubled, so it looks like 16. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
not
trying to count
confusing.
too. I even had my pen at the screen there, but it just wasn't
Yeah,
working. So
too fast. Well, I'll have to go. I'll slow it down on my own after the show, and I'll let everybody know.
yeah,
Or Matt, you can just tell us how many strings was that?
that's a lot
That
of
was
strings.
this dark place, Emery. And Johnny Kramer, stop hitting on my girlfriends in YouTube. Say meow to her. She is a meow though. Meow. Emery's beautiful. We know that. So that was awesome, and I'm glad I got to play him. I almost had to boot you from the show, man. I didn't want to, but I almost had to. I was just running out of time. That's all. I think I did like a hard. We're talking about computer problems. I did it like a system reboot and unplugged the router and plugged it back in just to make sure things wouldn't be laggy tonight. And maybe that helped because all of a sudden it loaded.
It
After
works.
5 times of trying it. Great job. Thank you, Matt. Matt's awesome. Check out his channel, you guys, if you're not subbed to him. Go check him out because he plays some dark stuff.
That was awesome. The Falcro, thank you, my friend.
Yes, he loves you, doesn't he? The Falco's great.
Falcro
I'm trying to
rocks.
read. Oh, Todd, welcome, and that's awful. A Meowton? Meowton. I got it. All right. All right, Jimmy, it's trivia time.
All right.
It's ZZ Top trivia time. If you're just tuning in, check out the ZZ Top zebra shirt that I'm wearing. Hello. This thing is like 20 years old. I did not go out and buy this for the show. I like found it. I was like, I think I have zebra. I don't
That
have
is
leopard.
very cool. Yeah, ZZ Zebra all the way.
I have giraffe, but zebra too. Okay, ready for your question? The song "Apologies to Pearlie" is in reference to what? Billy's guitar,
See?
Billy's girlfriend at the time, a prostitute. That's a loose reference to Minnie Pearl. Who just played? That was This Dark Place, Mitch. Matt, he's in the chat room. This Dark Place.
Thank you, PJ.
So what do you think? What's Pearlie in reference to? Does anybody know? Uh-oh.
I think it's Minnie Pearl.
No, come on. You think it's apologizing to Minnie Pearl?
Is that the one?
I don't know what she says. I just know that she has a tea bag hanging from her hat or something, right?
She's like dootin' dootin' doo doo. But with her
Does she
voice.
sing?
Yeah.
She should be.
Loving you. It's easy, just you're beautiful.
Oh, no.
Dootin'
Oh, wait a minute.
doo.
Wait, that's Minnie Pearl? No, that's
Yeah.
Minnie Ripperton.
Oh, okay.
I did that song on my show, Minnie Ripperton. I actually heard that. Minnie Pearl's the old lady with the big straw hat.
Ah,
with the tea bag
well,
hanging, I think.
maybe she sang too, but it was more like, oh, it's 40 below and I don't give a.
She probably did. It was rotten. Okay, I think the answer is guitar. I didn't even look, but I think he's right. Yeah, Billy's guitar. Pearlie was a vintage 1959 Sunburst Les Paul guitar that Billy named Pearly Gates.
Nice.
He used her on every song. On every song, the second album, Rio Grande Mud, except on the instrumental tune, hence his apologies to her. Oh.
Very cool.
So I'm sorry, Pearly. He's apologizing to her because he didn't use the guitar on that one song, but used her on every other song on the album. That's pretty cool to know.
That is pretty cool to know. Gotta say.
Do you name your guitars?
No. Every guitar I've ever named has been stolen.
Oh,
So I just don't name them anymore.
It's a jinx.
Yeah.
Now, what do you can you give us an honest opinion? What do you think of people who give their guitars a genre, a gender, I should say? Like, oh,
gender?
her, oh, she's pretty. It's a guitar. I don't just call my Casio. Oh, I'm gonna go play him.
Well, this is definitely a him, without a doubt. Only now.
Is his name Dick? Sorry, bad joke.
Wang all the way. Now, he's not a him. Whoa.
Oh, it's a transgender guitar. That's perfect.
Yes.
Or something like that. I don't know.
He was
Does it have a name? It
transitioning.
doesn't have a name, though. All right. If you guys name your guitars, please put the name of your guitar, if you play one, in the chat room. Emery, I know you named your new acoustic guitar that you got.
Oh, really? What's the name?
No, I'm kidding. I'm totally teasing her, but maybe she did. Emery, do you name your guitar? All right, let's move on. I'm going to give you another trivia, and then we'll go on to Hugh Caldwell. Hugh Caldwell's next on the challenge, but here's your next trivia question. I have like questions over here and answers over here. That's why I'm all over the place.
All Hugh's guitars are called Susan.
Yeah. You're seeing the chat faster than me. All right, here's a question. What type of car is featured on the cover of 1983's Eliminator album, as well as the videos from that album? Do you need a multiple choice, or do you guys know off the...
Like a Model T or something. I don't know my car. I don't know my
All right.
Kaz either.
You don't know your cars. All right. Well, here's your choices. A 41 Chrysler, a 49 Plymouth, a 33 Ford, or a 35 Chevrolet.
I think it's the Ford. I'm probably wrong.
Because it's C, or because you really think it's a Ford?
I don't know. I just gravitate to C for some reason, but I've been wrong on every one. So,
Todd, that is not an option unless it's a typo. But the answer is C, a 33 Ford.
Whoa!
There you go, Todd.
Lo and behold,
Surprise, surprise. It says it's a 1933 Ford 3-window coupe with suicide doors. Their stage set for the Eliminated tour was a replica of the dashboard. Oh, how cool is that?
very cool. Your voice got kind of bassy, muffled there.
Mine did?
Oh, now it's fine. Okay.
I probably had this in front of my microphone.
Oh, okay. That'll do it.
I always forget that I have to have this in front of me. Thank you for telling me.
No problem.
This is good trivia. You guys like the ZZ Top trivia? Does anybody
Good
care?
stuff. That is some good stuff. I got trivia for you.
All right, go for it.
What's the difference? What's the difference between a bull and a big band?
A bull, B-U-L-L.
Yep, and a big band.
This is a joke. This isn't trivia, but go on. I have no idea.
Well, with a bull, the horns are in the front and the asshole's in the back.
But wait, how do I forget my rim shot on here? Yeah, hold on. I have too many tools over here that I forget to use. Everybody like that one?
You got the real rim shot.
Oh, I was gonna say, what did you get? You have a real sound one, yeah. Or I could do this.
Wah,
for you, Joe.
wah, wah, wah.
It was a good one. I like your joke. If you have any more jokes, let us know. ZZ Top instead of mashed potatoes. I'm staying. Is that like a reference to yeah. What's the stuffing? Stofers? Stovetop.
Stovetop.
Remember that commercial? Stovetop instead of mashed potatoes? I'm staying. I think that's what he's referring to.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my camera went.
Oh, will you plug that thing in? You're going to
gotta
get
hit-
R2D2 all upset.
Come on, R2.
R2D2.
Come on, R2. Hack me back in, please.
I'll remove you and then add you. I don't know if that'll help. Oh, PJ. Yeah, those fake ones are horrible, aren't they? I have that curly wig that I have that I wore in Come on Eileen. It's so synthetic. It just pulls out and it's all over the place. And yeah, they're tough. He's still not back. Okay, we're gonna play Hugh. Hugh Caldwell, the man with the tone who can play anything. And this is Hugh's interpretation of the ZZ Top style of backing track. Whoa! Nice snakeskin Charvel. Jack, I'm way ahead of you. You missed the beginning. I'll show it. Hugh, that was awesome. As always, we lost Jimmy. I think he's trying to get his connection back. But yes, the ZZ Top theme tonight, snack theme was, if you didn't see this, ZZ Zebra Cakes, ZZ Muffin Tops, which I already ate one of the muffin tops. And, oh, I'm getting thirsty. Izzy drink. So I'm going to have some of this. Yes, Gary Hubbs, you cannot shave your beard. That thing's too epic. Were you really that bummed? If anybody hasn't seen Gary's Dusty Hill song that he did or tribute to him, you've got to go watch that. Amazing. And he didn't even need a fake beard. It was awesome. But beer drinkers and chocolate eaters. Well, I was trying to do stuff with Z in it. Wasn't there like fruit punch or something with Z's in it? All right, apparently this is twist off and not pop off. Okay. Cheers, guys. IZZE. Fizzy. Oh, that tastes like shit. Zarex. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Todd, you like these? I was like, I don't know. Do I get sparkling cranberry, a sparkling orange? I got sparkling blackberry. It's not. Anyhow, back to my iced coffee because that is wicked fizzy and I'll be burping in the microphone any minute now. Hugh, you're awesome. We love you. You can do anything, any song. Cheers to you. Great job. And Hugh put out, I think, 2 songs that I haven't seen yet. If I haven't commented on anybody's songs this week, you can blame Jack Flash. He kept me really busy on a song, but I loved it. And it looks like we have Jimmy back in the house. Yay. I actually provided a link. It might have scrolled past, but if anybody wants to say hi to Jimmy on air, you're welcome to click on that StreamYard link.
Got it working.
Happened?
I don't know. I just got rid of the browser and started it again. So
Perfect. Well, you might have missed Hugh, but Hugh kicked ass on that one with his snakeskin Charvel.
Hugh always rocks that guitar. So
And
see,
now your camera's gone again, but I can hear you.
my camera's doing that weird stuff. Okay, there we go. Now I could just hit the button and that worked. So
Maybe it's like a faulty cord. I don't know. I'm guessing.
could be. It seems it's the browser. It acts really weird, and it works best on Chrome. I tried it on other browsers when I was on other people's things, and it would just happen randomly. I don't know why. So
Well, you came back. That's all that counts.
the hackers,
Well, fuck
it's
that.
got to be.
I felt so alone afterwards. Like when you left, I was like,
Oh, I'm all by myself. Yeah.
and then it was like this huge close up of me, which I've done my shows alone before, but I'm like, my head looked huge without having someone next to me on the screen here. What do you think of this background that I got? I have a couple more I can choose from.
I like it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah?
It's kind of.
You acted like a little like when you first came on before we went live. You're like, "Woo, lights!"
Yeah, I was like, wow, there's some stuff
They
happening
kind of like
there.
came right at you, didn't?
Yeah, that looks hip.
Oh my gosh! Remember Zimas? This kind of
Oh,
tastes like
God.
a Zima. Yeah, weren't they just like clear? But then you're supposed to add like, well, maybe we did. I don't know if you were supposed to like grape, the Chambord in it. So you had a Zima with Chambord in it. It'd be like grape. I don't know. Jack, you're so good with these things. Send me an email with all these suggestions. I need a suggestion for my Labor Day show because I will be going live every other Thursday, and I think it falls on the 30th of August. So I might have to like either go into labor or or do some manual labor in my room. I don't know. I got to try to come up with something that has to do with Labor Day.
Yeah, just hammer stuff, just
I could do that.
bang on.
Like you.
Yeah, just
Didn't
sit
you
around,
like-
bang on stuff.
You fixed a whole guitar for us once on air live.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Tell us about that.
yeah, that was the scalloping party, and
The scalloping. That's right. Yeah.
yeah,
That's so cool.
Because with the guitars, I
Mm-hmm.
have the other one over there that I actually did it to, but basically I like to take the wood in between the frets and kind of scoop it out on each one
Yeah.
because it makes the guitar play a little easier, and bending especially is a lot easier with it. I just like it because it sounds really slinky,
And you did the whole thing. Yeah.
And so I did the whole thing, and yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was with the Glary. Yeah,
Ah.
it
Wow.
needed it. So
I was gonna say, would you do that with something that was more expensive than one of those, or would you send it away?
well, I leave like my Les Paul I won't touch, my double neck guitar I won't touch.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of the other ones I don't know, the kind of more Strat style models and stuff like that. I'll do that with. Yeah,
Cool.
it's a little scary.
Well, maybe I
each
will
time,
take the
but
keyboard apart and for my
Yeah.
Labor Day show, mess
Take
around
it
with
apart
See,
and
you can find any strings in there, like a real piano. And
show the innards.
Yeah.
The
The
what's under the
innards.
keys.
I would mess it up so bad. All right,
Put it
cool,
back
thank
together,
you.
and it'd sound all cool and circuit bent, right?
It might help it. I don't know.
You could do
yeah.
you could do trip hop then, or something.
Do what?
Trip hop,
What's
or
that?
I don't know, dub. That's what they always say. Every time I play something that sounds like shit, they're like, "Hey, that's some great dub music." And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
yeah.
I know it sounds like crap, so it's dub."
Sad. It's funny. This Casio is like one of the most highly rated Casios for a Casio. So it's not expensive, but it's really way up there as far as ratings go. And it only has a few instruments, but I'm going to start messing with MIDI. I've never tried
Oh.
MIDI. I don't really know it. I didn't think this keyboard had a MIDI adapter
Yeah,
until
yeah.
I would say a month ago or a few weeks ago. I was like, oh, I guess it does.
You are going to become a sound junkie, I guarantee you.
I would be like,
mean-
well, I already downloaded a program. It was a free one and it sounded like crap, so I deleted it. But I
Uh-huh.
was like, oh my God, there's 5,000 instruments. And I'm messing around trying to play Jump
yeah.
by Van Halen. And I'm like doing all these sounds. And I'm like, this is cool. So I just
the
need
way
to
they-
figure out how to.
The way they do the piano, so like if you get a hold of one of those piano instruments in your computer and you MIDI into it, they
Yeah.
actually sample the piano in a way where it's multi-samples. So like, for example, if they hit the key like this hard, right? They'll actually have 20 samples that cycle randomly for that. So it sounds like a real piano player, because you know how when a piano player plays, it's not exactly, perfect. I mean, they have all different
Yeah.
kinds of was it?
The pressure that you use and
Timbre
the
and-
dynamics.
Yeah, the piano just has its kind of natural ebb and flow. And so they'll sample 20 times at that velocity, 20 times at this one, and they'll cycle through. So when you're playing, you're just playing, but it has such a natural type sound to it. You'll get hooked.
Well, I want
Definitely.
to try it. I have always thought, I don't want to fake my playing. I want people to hear my mistakes. I don't want someone to take my note and shift it. I mean, I don't mind if someone does that for the sake of making a collaboration sound good, but I try to put out my real music, but everybody does a little editing, I assume. So maybe I'll go that route.
Oh yeah. I fix everything, so I can't do it in a live stream, but yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, live is a different story. Yeah.
I hit a bum note. I'm just bring it up or down a little bit. And, yeah.
Well, see, I can't do that, but that's why everybody's telling me Audacity or MIDI would allow me to do that. I record, I get one track, and that's it. So if I mess up, I start all over again on page 1 and re-record.
Yeah. And when you actually record MIDI, then you could really go in and edit the notes, like in ways that I can't, you know.
Look at how perfect I was. Yeah, I hit every note perfect. I just feel like such a cheetah.
Yeah, you know, they've been doing it on albums forever, right? And we're essentially putting out albums in a way, you know, in video form.
That's what they do in the studio, yeah. Even singing. Now, I'm not a good singer, but people have told me that if I can hit a note, they can make me sound good with auto-tune or what do you call it? Melanome?
Melodyne, yeah.
Melodyne, thank you.
Melodyne Studio, yeah.
I'm thinking of melatonin or something because I want to go tanning. But I'm like, you know, that's what they do in the studios. They make their voices sound better on an album, you know.
Totally. I've saved many a vocal track that way. You know, you just use it very lightly. Yeah, because I can't sing for crap, you know. So I just, you know, I fix it and do that. Or what I like to do, especially, is like sing a track, and then copy that track, you know, right next to it, and drag it out just a little bit. Yeah, just a little tiny bit, and yeah, it makes it sound a little more.
I've heard that it thickens it a little or something, right?
Yeah, it gives it more of a visceral quality to it, you know?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Hey, as long as you're not making the glass break or my ears burn or bleed, you can do all the editing you want. Jack, I don't know if you're saying no editing. You don't do any editing or you don't agree in editing? No editing. Jack did an awesome mix for the song that we just did. And I love that. I love when, you know, a song sounds like, wow, this should have been like on the record, you know? And I could tell I was still in there with keyboards. He didn't delete me altogether, so which was good. That was awesome, though. All right, I'm going to play another backing track challenge. We have, just so everybody knows, we have 3 left. We have Ace Guitars, who's awesome. Guitars. And we have Dave Levine, and we have Brian Spalding. You're killing me, Smalls. Brian Spalding sent it to me this morning. I had to work. I didn't get my son to get his driver's license. But Brian, I love you, and I always take your late submissions. So we're going to play Ace Guitars. Ace, by the way, Ace is really good in the 90s, and we did a 90s song together. Don't even ask me the title right now because I'm tired, but we've been talking about other things to do. But Ace, I was wondering if you want to do Green Day. I heard a Green Day today, and I was like, oh, I haven't heard Green Day in a long time. Maybe it's not your cup of tea, or Offspring even.
Oh, yeah. I can see him doing that.
I forgot there's so many 90s bands that I actually did like.
And he could capture those tones exactly the way the album is. So
exactly, he can.
That'll sound really cool.
But every song on his channel is from the 90s, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Like when I started my channel, I called it a mishmash because I wasn't sure where I was going to go with it. And then I said, well, you know what? I love 70s and 80s, and that's what I'm going to do. Well, now I'm all over the place, too. I've done the 60s with Great Vanzini. I've done the 90s. So there's no, do whatever you feel like.
Yeah, you just go with the flow. You know?
Mm-hmm. I want to show Word Up again so bad. That song's great. But first I'm going to show Ace. Ace Guitars, everybody. Yeah, right? Woo!
Loved it. Loved it. Ace, it's so great to hear you break out and like do some improv like that. Hope to catch more of that. That was great.
He's submitted to me now probably 4 or 5 times. So yeah, he has been doing it for this show
Getting a
now.
killer
Awesome.
teletone too. I mean, I really like that sound. Yeah, that was
Ace,
nice.
how many guitars do you own?
He
I'm
changes
not
them
even-
like mid-video too.
It's so, I'm not that observant, but I feel like every time I watch a video, is that a different color? I don't know.
Yeah, you'll see. He'll just morph. It's almost like he's able to sit in the exact same place. So it's almost like the guitar just changes right in his hands when he does it.
How does he
so.
do that? Ace, we need to talk because I want to make myself disappear in a room and I want to do theatrics.
Green screens.
Yeah, I know. That's the key. Ace, you're awesome. You always sound awesome. Thank you for sending that. So we do have 2 more. But before I get to Dave, are you hungry? I'm always hungry.
Always.
I'm just gonna take another bite of my ZZ muffin top, and then I'm gonna give you a little more trivia. You guys in the chat room are cracking me up. I'm glad to see everybody have a good time. Sometimes I don't like to host because I want to just be there chatting, and I'm missing half of it. But
I was in a band called Dad Bod and the Muffin Tops.
Dad, who in the muffin tops?
Dad Bod and the Muffin Tops.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That is
A bunch
so
of
freaking-
engineers, all of us together.
I love people with muffin tops. I think they're adorable. I'm only saying that because I got one this year. With all this eating. But for the sake of my YouTube channel, I will still keep the show as snacks and tracks. No, I really do like to eat. I don't eat a lot.
You know, getting a muffin top is fun. The act of getting a muffin top is fun.
Exactly. Having it, not so much. You can't breathe.
You get to eat all this tasty stuff. It's just great.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Trivia question. ZZ Top trivia if you're just joining. Lucifer, I never said hi. Good to see you here.
Oh, Gary Hubbs. Hey, man. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Gary said he wanted to join in, but he's actually creating his own repertoire. Your own ZZ Top repertoire? Is that what you're doing? And Gary, I think I just saw that you had how many original songs now? Let us know in the chat room. Guy's doing great.
Yeah, he does some rockin' stuff.
Oh, Ace. Well, glad you can join us doing this here. It's the only place I improv too. No, I'm kidding. Okay, what is the name of ZZ Top's first album? I don't want to give you a choice because it seems like it's easy. Hey, Sonic. Welcome. This is Great Vanzini. This is not Stafford's show. All right, do you want your choices? Their first ZZ Top album. ZZ Top's first album? But that's a name that they're giving us.
Yeah,
Introducing ZZ Top. Rio Grande Mud. Or Tres Hombre. First
Rio Grande
album.
Mud. Isn't it? I think it might be B.
Lonesome Dove, how are you? Robert Self, a.k.a. Lonesome Dove. All by my Robert Self. Of course, Dave got it. That's the answer. ZZ Top's first album was called ZZ Top's first album. Very original of them. Oh, that's what this clown said too. Original, huh? It was released in 1970. Next came Rio Grande Mud in 72, and then Tres Hombre in 73. You weren't even born yet, Jimmy. So sad.
I was very close. Very close.
Very, very close, yeah. You know, let me give you one more because these are fun. This is next one. In which of the following movies did ZZ Top make a cameo appearance? Young Guns 2, Crossroads, Urban Cowboy, which, by the way, is my all-time favorite movie next to Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever, or Back to the Future 3.
God, I don't know any of this stuff.
Bowman says Tres Hombre.
I'll
Oh, you
say
stole the album part.
Back to the Future 3. I agree with Gary.
Okay, that is Back to the Future 3. They were in the band at the party in town back in the old west part of the film. The ZZ Top song Double Back is the movie's theme. I don't think I saw 3.
No, I don't remember it either. I don't even remember.
Boomer, are
2.
you swearing at us? What? BTF 3, man. You can't type the whole thing out. Don't be so lazy.
You just
He's
want to
busy
be quick on the
creating
draw.
Oh gosh, another movie answer. Yes, Jack Flash. Urban
And those
Cowboy, by the way, that's the best movie in the world. I'm sorry.
and those type in trivia's what happened on Stafford. Nobody could beat Andy Dion.
No,
He's always
ever.
just like
Yeah,
quick. Like
yeah. I mean, he's very smart, but I really think it's his Wi-Fi speed.
yeah.
He's just the first answer number. Andy knows everything. And he has a kitten that he milks or milks him. I don't know. Ask him about question.
What? Did you hear about this?
Wait, he was on Hippies once and said that his kitten is treating him like the kitten's mom. Like he's like the kitten thinks
Oh,
I'm its mother, so it's doing all these things to me. And I said, as well as it milking, sucking on your
so
teeth.
the kitten would then be milking him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be
milking Andy. Yeah, and then Andy
yeah.
said, "Well, you can milk anything with nipples, Laurie," which is a
That's
great
true.
Meet the Fockers reference.
But then you imagine making like say cheese out of it. Like you imagine say bat cheese. Wouldn't that be weird? Bats have nipples, don't they?
I think they probably have 6.
They're mammals.
So
Yeah,
they probably have 6, right?
yeah. Bat cheese. That'd be funky.
Yeah, that would
Or
be smelly
bat
funky.
butter. Bat butter, like batter.
Batter. Batter in a tub. Soft batter, actually. Nice. Hippie loves this word. I don't know what
Teats.
hippie, I don't know.
That's it. Teats.
All right, we did 2 trivia in a row. Let's move on. It's getting close to the 2-hour mark, and Mama needs to, do other things. I don't know. All right, so we have Dave Levine. His name is Dave Levine. Dave Levine is next.
Rocket Dave.
And he's going to rock it, I'm sure. Here's Dave, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that little shred like in the middle. That was great. That little descending speed pick rep. That was awesome.
If
Really,
that's what
really
you're
nice
calling
tone.
it. To me, it
Great
just
unison
sounded
bends.
great. Nice.
That's
Good
some
review.
solid playing.
Well, you know what I love the best about it is my logo at the beginning.
Oh
People
yeah.
get extra points for throwing in, a mug of
Oh.
me, my name on there.
So that's good to know. That's very good
Extra
to know.
brownie points. Yeah. No,
Extra
whatever.
brownie points.
Thanks, Dave, for submitting that. I love the cowboy hat too. Did we ever even figure out what ZZ Top song this backing track sounds like, or is it just a style that sounds like something they may do or may have done? I know it reminds me of something else. I don't know. Well, that's
Is that
Sharp
Give Me
Dressed
All
Man,
You
isn't
Lovin'?
it?
Or Sharp Dressed Man. Yeah, Sharp Dressed Man it would be.
I think Chuck should have done Sharp Dressed Man because he's always in the little tie and suit, and he's so cute. Every girl's crazy about a sharp dressed man. Hi, dog pie, woof.
Dog paw.
I'm still waiting to see what you guys have up your sleeves for me. You're making me very nervous. Stealing dancing clips from my videos for some reason. I don't know. But I'm sure it'll be hilarious. Oh, yeah, Dave, you did say that. Sounds more like Dog Eat Dog by Ted Nugent. I
That's
don't know.
a great song.
And, I have to go back
dog
and
eat
tag.
dog.
Is that? I see. I don't know it. I'm so bad. But I should
Got
have
a
tagged the
great
guy
lyric.
that took the backing track off of it. I didn't. And I don't even have his name down here.
Kamikaze
Dog eat
from the
dog.
100th floor. Swan dive to the street. Yeah. Great
Really?
lyrics.
It's not one I know very well. I don't know. All right, I'm going to play my last one. We'll do maybe one more trivia song, and then we'll let you maybe close it out with a little jamming.
Awesome.
Or I'll show your clip again of you because that's just funny. But I want to say, you blinded me with science. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You
Yeah, you
blinded
fired
me
up.
with science. I didn't have time to take all your stuff. And
I
it's
don't
funny 'cause
believe it.
when I Google you, yeah, I don't believe it. I don't know what he says after that.
There she goes again. She's tidying up and I can't find anything. Oh, my tubes and wires and careful notes and antiquated notions. Dun, dun.
Yeah, you're perfect. I loved it. All right, so this is Brian Spalding who sent me his jam today. Brian, I didn't even get a chance to check it out, but it downloaded no problem into my system, and here it is. Oh, I'm giving thumbs up to Jimmy in the green room, but he disappeared. So here I am. Awesome, Brian. So good, so good. And let me know if you have questions about lights. I totally just sent you the name brand that I have, but I can look up wattage and all that if you want to mess around with that. But you're awesome, Brian. Fabulous player and a great guy too. Aloha. Jimmy's back.
My camera went south again right when it switched to the video.
Did what a surprise. No, I'm kidding. Hi, Dan in New Jersey. I didn't say hi to you if you've been here. I don't know, but so yeah, we had 9 submissions. You guys are awesome. Thank you for doing this every week. I mean, I hope that you like that I do it because I do it for you guys too, but not that I'm like some YouTube star, but I love to show everybody in our community and not just sit here and be about me. So I'll think of something for the next challenge in the next 2 weeks. I usually come up with something. Most of the time, I think there's only a couple of times where I said do a cover. Like I did movie theme a couple weeks ago, and I got 18 songs.
Oh, wow.
But they did a cover song to a movie. Yeah, that was big. But the backing tracks seem to be fun. It's hard because I'm like, okay, I did jazz, I did blues, I did heavy metal rock, I did 80s theme. Like, how many can you circle around and redo, you know? But
yeah, just whatever.
Just
fast
circle around and
blues,
redo.
slow blues, fast jazz, slow jazz.
I know that there are a ton. I try to make it so it's not just stuck to one genre.
How about
Whatever.
emo? You should do emo.
Emo. Isn't he like a
Yeah.
comedian?
Yeah, I always thought emo should always have the lyric like, "I'm gonna tell my dad."
Yeah. Totally. Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'll do an emo backing track, and we can do a whole joke comedy night.
There you go. Absolutely.
All right. Who wants some more trivia? I know. You know what, PJ? I was thinking that because I did movie themes. TV show themes would be really fun because I could talk about sitcoms forever too. That could be my whole show. Gary, I love that your daughter is learning piano. I think you told me she started learning piano the same age I was. I was 7 years old. I think she's 6. So good for you for helping
awesome.
her. That's so cute. I love a good hands-on parents. Yeah, totally. Yeah. Don't give her ideas. Billy, you're going to get smacked. I like TV theme ideas, and it's my show. So
it is her show.
It's my show. Okay, ready?
And she could cry if she wants to. Sorry.
Yes. It's my show, and I'll cry if I want. What Texas honor was bestowed on the band in 1986? Come on, Tim. Who else is from Texas? Anybody?
Texas.
Honorary Texas Rangers, official Texas heroes, Sons of the Lone Star. Am I reading the right question? Yeah.
I think
Or
it's A.
Texas Colonels. This
A.
doesn't even make.
Honorary Texas Rangers.
You think?
Yeah. That's yeah.
Are you
That
guessing?
seems to make the most sense.
I totally skipped a million questions. Sorry about this. This is question 9. You're wrong. It's not honorary Texas Rangers.
Oh.
Texas Holiday, was that an option? I don't even know what I'm reading here. Official Texas Heroes, Texas Colonels, Sons of the Lone Star. Anyhow, okay, so what Texas honor was bestowed on the band in 1986? The answer is official.
Legal permission. Legal permission to pee on the Alamo. No.
That was not a choice, but that's a good one. Official Texas Heroes. In
Official
86,
Texas
the House of
Heroes.
Representatives of the Texas legislature made the band official Texas Heroes. They joined the likes of Davy Crockett and former Houston Oiler Earl Campbell in receiving this honor. Whoop-de-doo. Did anybody know that?
Wow. That's a pretty good honor. I'm gonna say.
Even Texas Jackdaw did not know that. Okay. So I'm not the
Sonic
only one.
Race.
Yeah, Sonic's been here. You know Sonic?
Yeah, I know Sonic.
Sonic's awesome. You guys are all awesome.
Sonic is awesome. He rocks the church.
Everybody is awesome. He rocks the church.
Yeah.
All right, one more, and then I want you to shred a little bit if you don't
All
mind.
right.
But I'll give you one more question. There's only 2 left on here. I'm going to give you one of them. See which one I like better. Do you want a song about? Do you want a question about a lyric, or more of a trivia question of what have they not done type of thing? Your choice, since you're my guest.
I think a lyric would be fun.
Hi, Mike Shaner. Good
Mike
to see you.
Shaner.
We'll do the
Long
lyric one.
time
Mike,
no see.
Mike Shaner's awesome too, and he's made a funny comment on one of my things today and then deleted it. You have to delete funny comments.
YouTube
I'm on
probably
game for
did.
it.
YouTube
Yeah.
deletes people's comments left and right. So.
YouTube's been doing that a lot lately.
Oh yeah.
And every time I lose a sub, I blame YouTube.
Oh.
I don't blame myself.
Oh, they go in like the Walmart smiley face and just
Right.
chop them down.
Or yeah, the soup Nazi.
When I was
No
near
sub for you.
1,000, when I was near 1,000 subs, that was the worst because I'd get like 995 and then bam, 820 or
Yes.
something, and I'm like, I can't see it anymore.
It seems to happen when you're about to hit this big point or this big goal of yours, and it
Yeah.
either goes backwards or just stays at the same subs forever. And it's got to be YouTube stalling you. They're like, no, put up more stuff. I don't know. How much more can I do? I'm ready to collapse, for God's sakes. Okay, we'll give you the lyric one because that's what you said. Complete the opening lyric to Bad Girl from Eliminator. See the girl with the red dress on. I don't even know how to sing it, or else I'd sing it for you guys. She's got those legs that are oh so long, or she can do it all night long, or she's always going to do you wrong, or see the girl with the red dress on, she is why I wrote this song. Can't be that. That's too cheesy.
So it's the earlier "See the Girl with the Red Dress On." That's my guess.
Say it again. I'm sorry.
The first one of
She's
those.
got the legs that are oh so long.
No, it was the red dress one. There were 2 red dress ones, right?
You're asking the wrong person, even though I'm hosting this
Oh.
show about Dusty Hill.
I don't know.
I do not know all their songs by heart. See the girl with the red dress on. She's got those legs that are oh so long. Now, the answer is she can do it all night long. And then he's got a quote. Ain't it a shame when a girl goes bad? It's enough to drive you mad.
Wow.
What a rotten song.
Yeah.
It's a great song. It's a great song. It's a great song for a family show. But
Oh
not
my
this one.
goodness.
All right. Awesome. Well, before we say goodnight, because we are getting to 2 hours, I want to thank you for coming on, obviously. And I'm glad that you enjoyed coming on and seeing everybody, because we all miss you.
Yeah, I
You
miss
guys
all
are
of
just
you.
tuning into the end. Yeah, this is Jimmy from Guitar Meets Science. He's been hacked. He usually goes live and does fun shows for us and does fun songs for us. And is very entertaining. And he's been out for 2 weeks.
Yes. The longest
but
2
you'll be
weeks
back.
ever. I'm hoping.
Well, if
yes.
you're still out in 2 weeks, come on my show, and you're welcome to come in the chat anytime, in the channel anytime. I always provide a link if people want to come in and say hi. I think people get shy, but
Oh,
there ain't no shy in your
great
name.
to know. That's great
Yeah,
to
no,
know. That's awesome.
Yeah, anytime. I mean, sometimes I forget to post it in the comments because I'm going, but anybody's always welcome as long as you have good connection and I can hear you and
Good
something
connection
interesting to
is-
say.
Yeah.
Right? Well,
Something interesting to say. I don't know either.
present company excluded. We just want to get your PSA out today. We have camera problems, but
Just ramble at the mouth a bit and break
you're
connection occasionally, and here we are.
Interesting. Always interesting. Yes, we missed the cool kids. His live shows for the cool kids. I'm going to show just a bit of Word Up, and then we'll come back and say goodnight. But I won't show the whole 3 minutes this time, but I just want to play a little bit more because it's fun.
No, Johnny, not caught.
He got caught. Woo! Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. We're going to close it out with Jimmy jamming. You guys are awesome. Thank you for support. R.I.P. Dusty Hill.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
It worked out fine. Good night, everybody. Frank Ganzini, Johnny Kramer, TJ. Ricky. Who's the most played YouTuber I know? On your channel.
Move it up.
Christian did it. I think it's I'd have to look back. I think you're giving equal time to everybody. Dwight Bailey. Thanks, Dale. Dale. Night, y'all. Sonic. Thanks, Jack Flash. Thanks, Buffalo. I'm sure to actually can read names every day. Good night, Montana. Get a haircut and get a real job. Just kidding, that's a lyric. Good luck with the COVID shutdown. Hippie, I said Dwight Bailey.